Welcome to the West Sussex Voice and Participation Podcast, a space where children, young people, families, and carers share stories, shape services, and celebrate achievements. Sit back and enjoy our latest podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of our Racial Equality podcast. This episode is about the representation of social injustice in the media and positive and negative impacts in our society. All these episodes are recorded as part of the Youth Equity Campaign, which is one of the 4 campaigns in the West Sussex Youth Cabinet. Let's begin.
Hi everyone, I'm Asha. Let's talk about the negative impacts that the media has on us as a society.
To start with, minority groups are at a higher risk of facing discrimination. For instance, in August this year, 2 Sikh taxi drivers, aged 64 and 70 respectively, were physically attacked by 3 males aged 17, 19 and 25, and the victims were admitted to the hospital with severe bruising, while the older of the 2 had broken ribs and continues to struggle laying down and coughing, both of which give him excruciating pain.
Disinformation campaigns use false and out-of-context information. These include social engineering, which provides a framework to mischaracterize and manipulate events, authentic amplification using trolls, spam bots, false identity accounts known as sock puppets, micro-targeting is exploiting for ad placements. Finally, harassment and abuse uses a mobilized audience, fake accounts and trolls.
These are some examples of negative impacts of media. However, there are also some positive impacts.
Here are some of the most common examples. By using social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter, people can share and upload snapshots of their culture, which broadens our knowledge of racial diversity and can adapt the public perception towards empowerment.
For instance, if someone shares a cultural practice or a meal they have a tendency to eat, others may feel inclined to try out and experience it from their own eyes. An example of this is the use of chopsticks. Initially used in East Asia, now they're being used globally, with chopsticks being purchased and utilized in most households.
Seeing many different examples of culture and religion online, people will feel willing to take a rise and to challenge racism. Since they have seen the diversity for themselves, they can cleverly use the media to promote anti-racism, just like Yuri Kochiyama, a Japanese-American civil rights activist who dedicated her life to battling racism.
Born in California on the 19th of May 1921, Kochiyama and her family were sent to an internment camp during World War II due to their Japanese heritage. This experience ignited her commitment to challenging injustice. Her whole life was focused on fighting for the civil rights of Asian Americans, African Americans, and other ethnic groups. She was at the core of social justice movements in New York City. She's also known for her close friendship with Malcolm X, another civil rights activist, and a famous photo has circulated of her holding his head when he was fatally shot, showing us that society must always stick together.
She is remembered as one of the most prominent Japanese-American human rights activists, and her work was so impactful that she was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in 2005. Her life and work have been the centerpiece for books and documentaries. She passed away on the 1st of June 2014 at the age of 93, forever changing history.
Now that I think about it, isn't our podcast series also a positive piece of media since we raise awareness about real-life issues?
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know about you, Kanza, but I definitely learned loads of different things today. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
Same, but it's so comforting to know that the media are still being used for good. That's our time up, but just quickly, has this episode changed your perception on different cultures? That's it for today, everyone. We'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!
Thanks for listening to the Voice and Participation Podcast from West Sussex. Don't forget, your voice matters, and together we can make a difference. Join us next time for more stories, ideas, and conversations led by children and young people.